So new pages for the new Piggy new pages for the new Piggy novel have been leaked, and I was right about a theory I made a while back. Look, birds, non-anthropomorphic birds. I was right. I knew that there were non-anthropomorphic birds in the universe. There were so many hints, and people were like, people in the Piggy disc were like, "No, that's stupid. That makes no sense. That would make no sense." Really? That would make no sense? What's this? What's this up here? What's this? What's this? I thought you said I was wrong. Anyway, now that I have proven the Piggy Discord server wrong, let's go over some of these pages that have been leaked for the Piggy Hunt novel, which, there's not too many images ones, it's mostly just, like, the text, which, what sucks about these books is there's not as many pictures, which, the pictures aren't that good to begin with. I'm not even trying to be mean to the artist, but, like, I don't really care about the art too much in these books. They're not as good as the art that we get in the graphic novel. That artwork is way better than this. Once again, no hate to the artist. The art's not bad, but, like, there's some parts where the art looks very stupid, and it's mostly when Badgie and Billy are on the page, because they can never really draw them right, I would say. Anyway, here's some pages. Not going to read everything. I'm not going to read actually anything. You can pause the video and read some yourself. I will point out some things I find interesting. There's not really much here that's really interesting from what I can see. There's one part in, like, one of the pages which I do want to talk about. But yeah, I'm just putting these images here. You can pause if you want to read them. But it's mostly just, like, Ben, I guess. It's the very beginning, so I'm assuming Ben's talking about, like, how people used to live and stuff. And then here's the birds, which people said, there's no non-anthropomorphic animals. That would make no sense in the Piggy universe. Really? And people were, the amount of people who were pretty much yelling at me on Discord because I had a theory, and they were saying, oh, it's wrong, and I didn't have enough evidence. I had plenty of evidence. I made an entire video on it with tons of evidence. Look, been confirmed. I'm happy about that. And this one, I don't think this one has anything too interesting. Also, apparently Badgie has a crossbow now. I don't know which page mentions that, but he does have a crossbow now, apparently. Also, we have this infected thing. I don't know what this is. Like a narwhal? Not narwhal. No, they have the horns. Walrus? Yeah. No, what walrus? And it's just like more red stuff. I think about, like, I don't know what it's about. I actually don't know. I'm not really reading too much of this stuff because I don't want to be spoiled too much. So I didn't really read too much of this stuff because I want to read the book when it actually comes out. But there's one part in this book I do want to, when we're about to get to it, I think. We're close at least. Also, the reason it's taking me a while to swipe because I don't want to swipe too fast and have people having to slow down the video and apologize. I want to stay here for a bit in case I go by too fast. Also, so notice if you see anything interesting, like a name, maybe a name, maybe a name, Mr. P, because Mr. P's mentioned in this book. Although he's not been mentioned anywhere else in the first two books. But no, Mr. P's mentioned here. Also, Bunny is back to, Bunny. She's no longer Sally, which, what are they doing? This is the page that caught me the most. One, they mentioned Mr. P. And two, first book, she was Sally. Second book, she was Bunny. But then, halfway through the book, they were referring to her as Sally. Now she's Bunny. What is she? Is she Bunny or is she Sally? Sally. What is she? Are we gonna figure that out in this book or not? I'm actually kind of tired of this, but yeah, look. Ben heard rumors floating around the safe place that Mr. P was. Wait, what? I should have read up here. Bennett heard rumors floating around a safe place that Mr. P was a millionaire or that he owned a helicopter, but the truth was no one knew for sure. I mean, he does own a helicopter. We know that. He got in his helicopter and flew right away. But yeah, I really hope we do see Mr. P in this book. That would be pretty cool if we get to see him. And I think this is just still talking about like the characters still. Yeah, and that was his wolf named Willow. Badgie, a badger. Yeah, they're not talking about too much here. I think they're just showing the animals' names. This is the very beginning of the book, so there's nothing really to talk about that seems interesting. And I think that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Now, onto the other image. Random image of Billy and Badgie, which they're using Billy's modern design now, which is nice. The last two books, they were using his original design, but now they're back. Well, no, now they're using the game accurate design. Really have no clue why it took them so long to use that design. Also, I don't, Badgie looks so dumb. I'm sorry, but I do not like Badgie in this book at all. Like, Billy looks cool, I guess, but Badgie just looks dumb. I never liked the design of him in these books. He just looks goofy. I don't know how to say it. I don't like him. I just don't like the way he's drawn. I don't like it. I really don't know how to say it. I never really liked Badgie as a skin anyway, because it just looked ugly as well. I simply think I just don't like Badgie, which, that might be it. I don't think I like Badgie at all. I think my favorite design of him is the Piggy Hunt design, but even then it's not the best. Just, I don't know. Never cared about Badgie. He's underrated, but I do think he deserves a little bit of love, because he's different and unique, but like, he could have been better. The alternate design for him that he has in the main game is so much better than the original, and if you're going to play as Badgie, use the alternate design for him. Don't even bother using the original, because the original is kind of bad. It's really something, look. Look at the passenger side, or look at the driver's side. It's where the passenger side would be. Creecraft or whatever would see this and be like, oh my god, they're in the UK, when it's been confirmed that they live in their own area, that's not a part of the US, or the UK, it's its own thing, but, Now, one thing I want to mention, which I remember this after I recorded that little bit, is the cars in the main game don't have the steering wheel that way. The steering wheel is where they would be in America, so I'm not sure why the book they're different, unless where they are, they have steering wheels on both sides, which... okay, bit strange, but okay. But yeah, bit strange, but okay. Because this is the build mode car, and you see the steering wheel. In the book, it's right here, but that's not how it is in the game. But it is what it is, and it's fine. Maybe it's just a little mistake, or the steering wheels go on both sides in the Piggy universe. Well, at least maybe where they live, because once again, Piggy's not in the UK, or it's not in America. It's its own place. It's already been confirmed, so Creecraft can stop saying, oh, it's in UK. If you played the Metallica chapter and actually paid attention, you would realize this. But I really don't think he cared about that chapter and didn't pay attention to the lore, which we got, because we got a good bit of lore in it. But no one really paid attention to that chapter for some weird reason. I understand it was in the game for like 3 days, and like it was just a crossover chapter, but the lore was kind of big that it gave us. Like, actually, if you sit down and watch a video, because someone made a video, there is some interesting lore in it that no one really paid attention to. Anyway, that's the new leaks of the new Piggy novel, and yes, once again, there's birds. There's birds. Piggy Discord server. I'm right. You're wrong. I would like my apology now.